Aye.
Sam Dehne, the Encyclopedia of Reno Government. And as long as the students had to stay here all of this time, and Sam stayed here all this time, they ought to have at least a little bit more of the Sam Dehne show to tell their friends back at school about next week. Right, Mr. Mayor?
Y'all really want to hear
And the Mr. Mayor.
Never mind.
Yeah, that's the only reason they stayed here. They would have been... Yeah, once
No,
he fell back... Oh, he's still asleep.
Well,
Don't tell the teacher, though.
They
That's
were
okay.
leaving, but they...
Don't tell the teacher.
They're very polite. They're staying, but they were going to leave.
They were... Was that... Now, I want to show of hands. Was that one of the most exciting things you've ever seen? The budget, the judge over there says that was pretty exciting. Look at this. Look at, isn't that wonderful? At any rate, I want to clear the record for all these students out here who may not know. They may never even have heard of Sam Dehne. But now they certainly have heard of Sam Dehne, even though it is Sam Dehne himself telling them about Sam Dehne. Those folks back there, I know they're going to go back to school and they're going to ask their teacher, how much do they pay that brilliant, erudite man, Sam Dehne, to go to those podiums extemporaneously, and they're still looking around for my teleprompter. There is no teleprompter. I get channeling from above. And I also use a little bit of my own heart and brain, because my heart is designed to try to defend this community. At any rate, Sam Dehne, that's me, Sam has never been paid 1 penny for the hundreds of millions of dollars that he has saved this city in the 20 years that he has been coming to these podiums throughout the community. I keep telling the mayor he left, but the city, by the way, when I arrived on the scene 20 years ago, we had a perfectly functional City Hall building over there that didn't cost nearly as much as this building. For some reason, 5 or 6 years ago, the City Hall, City Council, not this one, but a few of them, this is a new City Council for those that don't know, 4 of them are new, so they don't have to take all of the blame. She'd like to hear that, yeah. They don't have to take the blame for the past. At any rate, when I arrived on the scene, there was a perfectly functional City Hall over there, brand new chairs, much more comfortable than these. The City Council back then decided they ought to buy this great big building. $30 million later, think what they could do with this budget if they could add, look at that, if they could add $30 million that they paid for this building and renovation, and the caviar on the 15th floor, just think, they could wipe out that whole thing and half of the other problems of the budget, and Mr. Chisel knows that too. He's looking right at me.
Sam, where do you
He's staring at me. He's not even smiling.
Where do you come up with the caviar? I've never seen it once.
Well, you better
Are they hiding it
ask the
from
city
us?
manager.
Are they
The
hiding
mayor,
it
he's
from
always
us?
eating it. That's what happened to the caviar.
Oh, I love that motion. Do I have a second?
Yeah, there is a second. And a caution to the students. First of all, thank you for being here. We know you had to, but still, thank you for being here. And be discretionary. Who's your role model?